Which of the following is used to control the speed variations of the engine caused by the fluctuations of the engine turning moment? A. D. Slide valve. B. Governor. C. Flywheel. D. Myers expansion valve. The correct answer is flywheel. The ratio of driving tensions for rope drive is same as that of V-belt drive. A. Yes. B. No. C. D. The correct answer is yes. A Hartnell governor is A dead weight governor. B. Pendulum type governor. C. Spring loaded governor. D. Inertia governor. The correct answer is spring loaded governor. Frequency of vibrations is usually expressed in A. Number of cycles per hour. B. Number of cycles per minute. C. Number of cycles per second. D. None of these. The correct answer is number of cycles per second. The relation between number of pairs P forming a kinematic chain and the number of links L is A. L2P2. B. L2P3. C. L2P4. D. L2P5. The correct answer is L2P4. The cam follower generally used in aircraft engines is A. Knife edge follower. B. Flat-faced follower. C. Spherical-faced follower. D. Roller follower. The correct answer is roller follower. In a locomotive, the maximum magnitude of the unbalanced force along the perpendicular to the line of stroke is known as A. Tractive force. B. Swaying couple. C. Hammer blow. D. None of these. The correct answer is hammer blow. For low and moderate speed engines, the cam follower should move with A. Uniform velocity. B. Simple harmonic motion. C. Uniform acceleration and retardation. D. Cycloidal motion. The correct answer is simple harmonic motion. If N is very low for a body vibrating under steady-state vibrations, the phase angle for all values of damping factors will tend to approach A. 0. B. 90. C. 180. D. 360. The correct answer is 0. The fractional torque for square thread at the mean radius R while raising load W is given by A. Tw. R tan. B. Tw. R tan. C. Tw. R tan. D. Tw. R tan. The correct answer is Tw. R tan. A system in dynamic balance implies that A. The system is critically damped. B. There is no critical speed in the system. C. The system is also statically balanced. D. There will absolutely no wear of bearings. The correct answer is the system is also statically balanced. The example of completely constrained motion is A. Motion of a piston in the cylinder of a steam engine. B. Motion of a square bar in a square hole. C. Motion of a shaft with collars at each end in a circular hole. D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. In involute gears, the pressure angle is A. Dependent on the size of teeth. B. Dependent on the size of gears. C. Always constant. D. Always variable. The correct answer is always constant. A shaft carrying 3 rotors will have A. No node. B. 1 node. C. 2 nodes. D. 3 nodes. The correct answer is 2 nodes. The minimum force required to slide a body of weight W on a rough horizontal plane is A. W sin. B. W cos. C. W tan. D. W cosec. The correct answer is W sin. In a mechanism, the fixed instantaneous centers are those centers which A. Remain in the same place for all configurations of the mechanism. B. Vary with the configuration of the mechanism. C. Moves as the mechanism moves but joints are of permanent nature. D. None of the above. The correct answer is remain in the same place for all configurations of the mechanism. Which of the following statements regarding laws governing the friction between dry surfaces are correct? A. The friction force is dependent on the materials of the contact surfaces. B. The friction force is directly proportional to the normal force. C. The friction force is independent of area of contact. D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. The frictional torque transmitted in a conical pivot bearing considering uniform wear is A. W r cosec. B. W r cosec. C. W r cosec. D. W r cosec. The correct answer is W r cosec. A combination of kinematic pairs join in such a way that the relative motion between the links is completely constrained is called A structure. B. Mechanism. C. Kinematic chain. D. Inversion. The correct answer is kinematic chain. A link or element need not to be a rigid body but it must be a resistant body. A. Agree. B. Disagree. C. D. The correct answer is agree. Which of the following statement is correct for gears? A. The addendum is less than the dedendum. B. The pitch circle diameter is the product of module and number of teeth. C. The contact ratio means the number of pairs of teeth in contact. D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. The minimum number of teeth on the pinion which will mesh with any gear without interference for 20 full depth involute teeth will be A. 12. B. 14. C. 18. D. 24. The correct answer is 18. In a screw jack the effort required to lift the load W is given by wear helix angle and angle of friction. A. Pw tan. B. Pw tan. C. Pw tan. D. Pw cos. The correct answer is Pw tan. In order to facilitate starting of locomotive in any position, the cranks of a locomotive with two cylinders are placed at A. 45 to each other. B. 90 to each other. C. 120 to each other. D. 180 to each other. The correct answer is 90 to each other. The coriolis component of acceleration leads the sliding velocity by A. 45. B. 90. C. 135. D. 180. The correct answer is 90. Which of the following is a spring-controlled governor? A. Hartnell governor. B. Hartnell governor. C. Wilson-Hartnell governor. D. All of these. The correct answer is all of these. The engine of an aeroplane rotates in clockwise direction when seen from the tail end and the aeroplane takes a turn to the right. The effect of gyroscopic couple on the aeroplane will be to dip the nose and raise the tail. A. Correct. B. Incorrect. C. D. The correct answer is correct. At the nodal point in a shaft, the amplitude for torsional vibration will be A. Minimum. B. Maximum. C. 0. D. Infinity. The correct answer is 0. When a body is subjected to transverse vibrations, the stress induced in a body will be A. Shear stress. B. Bending stress. C. Tensile stress. D. Compressive stress. The correct answer is bending stress. The magnitude of linear velocity of a point B on a link AB relative to point A is where angular velocity of the link AB. A. XAB. B. AB2. C. 2XAB. D. XAB2. The correct answer is XAB. A slender shaft supported on two bearings at its ends carries a disc with an eccentricity e from the axis of rotation. The critical speed of the shaft is nc. If the disc is replaced by a second one of same mass but mounted with an eccentricity 2e, then the critical speed of the shaft in the second case is a nc2, b nc2, c nc, d 2 nc. The correct answer is nc2. The mechanism in which two are turning pairs and two are sliding pairs is called a double slider crank chain, b elliptical trammel, c Scotch yoke mechanism, d all of these. The correct answer is all of these. In a multiple V-belt drive, all the belts should stretch at the same rate. A agree, b disagree, c d. The correct answer is agree. In a reciprocating engine, usually of the reciprocating masses are balanced. A 1/2, b 2/3, c 3/4, d whole. The correct answer is 2/3. In the below figure, PC is the connecting rod and OC is the crank making an angle with the line of stroke PO and rotates with uniform angular velocity at rad s. The Klean's acceleration diagram for determining the acceleration of the piston P is shown by quadrilateral CQ. Know if N coincides with O, then A. Acceleration and velocity of the piston P is 0. B. Acceleration and velocity of the piston P is maximum. C. Acceleration of the piston P is 0 and its velocity is maximum. D. Acceleration of the piston P is maximum and its velocity is 0. The correct answer is acceleration of the piston P is 0 and its velocity is maximum. When there is a reduction in amplitude over every cycle of vibration, then the body is said to have A. Free vibration, B. Forced vibration, C. Damped vibration, D. Underdamped vibration. The correct answer is damped vibration. In full depth involute system, the smallest number of teeth in a pinion which meshes with rack without interference is A. 12, B. 16, C. 25, D. 32. The correct answer is 32. In a disc clutch, if there are N1 number of discs on the driving shaft and N2 number of discs on the driven shaft, then the number of pairs of contact surfaces will be A. N1 N2, B. N1 N2 C. N1 N2 D. N1 N2 The correct answer is N1 N2 The effect of swaying couple in a locomotive is resisted by the side pressure between the flanges of the tires of the wheel and the inside of the rails. A. Agree, B. Disagree, C. D. The correct answer is agree. The Klean's diagram is useful to find A. Displacement of various parts, B. Velocity of various parts, C. Acceleration of various parts, D. Angular acceleration of various parts. The correct answer is acceleration of various parts. The equation of motion for a single degree of freedom system with viscous damping is the damping ratio of the system is A. 9:8, B. 9:8:2, C. 9:16, D. 9:128. The correct answer is 9:16. The ratio of the number of teeth to the pitch circle diameter in millimeters is called A. Circular pitch, B. Diametral pitch, C. Module, D. None of these. The correct answer is diametral pitch. The ratio of the pitch circle diameter in millimeters to the number of teeth is called circular pitch. A. Yes, B. No, C. D. The correct answer is no. The rotating shafts tend to vibrate violently at whirling speeds because other system is unbalanced. B. Bearing center line coincides with the axis. C. The shafts are rotating at very high speeds. D. Resonance is caused due to the heavy mass of the rotor. The correct answer is resonance is caused due to the heavy mass of the rotor. Which of the following is an inversion of a double slider crank chain? A. Oldham's coupling. B. Elliptical trammel. C. Scotch yoke mechanism. D. All of these. The correct answer is all of these. The unbalanced force due to revolving masses. A. Varies in magnitude but constant in direction. B. Varies in direction but constant in magnitude. C. Varies in magnitude and direction both. D. Constant in magnitude and direction both. The correct answer is varies in direction but constant in magnitude.